Hello and welcome to the Long Island Weather Update. It's August 22nd, 2024, and definitely more sun today. Though we did still have some pop-up clouds. You can see here on the satellite image. This is going throughout the day. You can see that upper level low there, that cut off just hanging out over north of Maine. But it's starting to retreat, but we still had enough instability to spark some cumulus again in the afternoon. See some smoke also over the Great Lakes there, so we'll see if we can wind up getting into that. But today we had a nice day, and I finally made it to the Pine Barrens. I have a short video, and I made it to the lakes at Brookhaven State Park, which I am happy to report are nice and full. That's what it looks like. This is what the lakes look like. Nice and full. The lakes are really nice and full after all the rain that we've had. So you can see this lake here really has filled up quite a bit here. You'll see in the video. Really very, very nice. We did have some scattered pop-up cumulus clouds around, scattered around. But, you know, the sky was still fairly nice, blue sky out there. And then the sunset at Lake Ronkonkoma was also very nice. This is the sunset here. Very nice sunset here. I got a couple of pictures of it here. I can almost see a little, I almost thought I smelled a little smoke again in the air. I don't know. Do you see smoke here? I don't know. It looks like we had just a little bit in the air. I don't know. But anyway, that's pretty much what it looked like. I'll show you. So we got a few more here. Show you here. Again, this is the sun going down. You can see like a little wisps of smoke. That's not cirrus. So that's as it's really going down there. So quite a nice sunset there at Lake Ronkonkoma. That's a nice place to watch a sunset for sure. And that lake was very full as well. It was almost couldn't even pass through in some areas. It was so high because of all the rainfall again. So that's the good that's coming out of the rain, at least. Yeah, I know we lost some lakes. And I'm going to talk about that in another video. But our Pine Barrens, our natural kettle hole lakes in the Pine Barrens, are really loving all that rain. Anyway, so a nice day at all today. Taking a look at the current temperatures outside, we got 66 at Islip, dew point 55. Winds backed off to the west-southwest a little bit. The high was 77 today at Islip. We'll just show you what the day was like at Islip. And you'll see, yeah, we got a little bit warmer because we had a little more sunshine today than yesterday. So it got a little bit warmer, but still below normal. Comfortable dew points in the 50s. Northwest to northwest breezes throughout the day. And the winds have calmed down again. And our low was 55 at Islip. Of course, the alley didn't get below 62. And look at that, West Hampton. That's the place to be. 58 already. It's dropped to 63 at Brookhaven Airport. 69 at Farmingdale. So not that far from the alley, which... Did I show you the alley? The alley is right now 71 degrees. So, yeah, pretty similar to what LaGuardia has right now, 72, as well as JFK. Those all sites all have it at 60 in Toms River after they got up to 81. Wow, a lot warmer there, of course. No surprise. Not at all surprise at all that it was warmer there. Probably be in the 80s tomorrow. If they had no problems getting there today to 81, then they're definitely going to be. And you'll see they had some clouds around. They actually had some more clouds than we did, I think. Let's go look at our highs on the map and show you what we have here. So upper 70s across Long Island. Yeah, upper 70s, you could say, except on the Forks where it was in the mid 70s. Upper 70s in the city, and a low 80s if you were in New Jersey. But other than that, a very, very nice day today. Very comfortable out there, except, of course, where I live. Look at that. West Hampton got down at 46, 55 at Islip, 55 at Farmingdale, 62 at LaGuardia. So that's pretty much my alley, is like the runway at LaGuardia. 59 at Central Park for a low. And then, look at that, 46 in the Pine Barrens west of Toms River. It really does cool off there at night. And even downtown Toms River got down at 51. Very, very nice to see 40s there. Wow, really nice to see 40s in August. That's not all that common. I mean, it was more common when I was younger, but it's rare to see. And it's not something you see all the time in August. Usually you see that as you get a little more towards September. But anyway, looking at our statistics for today, which somehow just decided, oh, there they are. High of 77 and a low of 55 at Islip. 4 degrees below normal on the high, 10 degrees below normal on the low, puts us 7 degrees below normal for the day. And, of course, month to date, we've seen 6.44 inches of rain. That's well above what we're supposed to see in August. And I can also look at the Central Park one. Central Park got up to 76. Actually, a little cooler in Central Park. Low of 59. 8 degrees below normal for the day. That's, again, really, really impressive to see. Unfortunately, it will start, well, unfortunately for those who like it warmer, it will start getting warmer again, but nothing really terrible. So I will take the CONUS out a little bit just to take a wider view of the smoke situation, because I have a feeling we might be dealing with a little more of it. I see some more of it over here, especially in the Great Lakes going through the Midwest, and I'm wondering if we're going to get into some of that as well. We could look at the Canada northern U.S. view and see if there's any more fire activity going on over there. It looks like maybe it's quieted down a little bit, but you still see, looks like it has quieted down a little bit, but you'll still see there's some smoke around, and there's also a lot of smoke over here up. Look at this in this area here. That's actually fairly thick over here, up north of that upper level low right there. Kind of interesting. I just want to see if they have any of it near the surface in some of these sites, because that looks pretty thick over there. See if we can find a site that does visibility. It's saying 15 miles, so probably just a loft, mainly a loft, I think. Yeah, so this smoke again is making its way to areas that are far. We're going to go to the northern Atlantic, and you'll be able to see again and get a view of this smoke here that's going to probably get caught up and go over to Europe, as well as the remnants of Ernesto. Yeah, that's going to be hitting Europe too as well. I think this is it right here. I don't know if that's it or this is it. I'm not sure. Sorry about that, but I think it's this. Might be this, but yeah, they're going to be in for quite a storm there. Let's see. Yeah, actually the remnants, yeah, I think that's that first wave that was the remnants. Yeah, you can see some of these wind gusts here that it's bringing into the United Kingdom here. 44-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Yeah, that's yeah, they're getting some pretty strong winds out of it for sure. But anyway, I'm mainly focused on our weather through tomorrow and this weather update, so let's go to the models now. And we'll talk about what we have. So high pressure stays in control for us tomorrow. We get another nice day and perhaps fewer clouds than today, I think, with less of that instability around, and the fact that the air aloft is warming, so we're having less of a lapse rate. So let's go look at the HRRR here. And not even going to show precip because I know we're not going to have any. Dew points, again, they stay low. We start off with a north wind tomorrow, and then we do have a wind shift to the south as a sea breeze does set up by the afternoon, which will bring somewhat higher dew points as we go in tomorrow night. But you still see dew points in the 50s. And then even as we head into actually, I wasn't going to talk about Saturday. We'll talk about that tomorrow night. But let's go look at our temperatures. So our temperatures tonight, we'll see lows, maybe not quite as cold as last night, but I still think a lot of sites are going to see 50s and maybe upper 40s to around 50 in the Pine Barrens. And then for tomorrow, temperatures will get a little bit warmer, I think, today, so probably will be closer to 80 degrees on Long Island, perhaps low to mid-80s. I think the HRRR is actually understating the temperatures just a little bit, I think. And then tomorrow night, it probably won't cool off as much. I'm just going to go over to the GFS and see what the GFS is saying as far as temperatures go. Yes, that looks a little bit warmer. But let me jump back to the HRRR here, and we'll just look at some soundings for the HRRR and see how our skies will look. I'll put it over Suffolk County. And, yeah, those lines are pretty far apart, which indicates that we should have fairly clear skies tomorrow. Jersey's still seeing a little bit of a pinch here, so maybe you might still have some cumulus popping up over New Jersey, but I think Long Island, at least for most of the day, should be fairly clear and sunny. Let's see if we can get one more sounding out of this. Yeah, it starts to come up a little bit toward the afternoon, but I think we'll be good as far as our skies go. Plenty of sunshine for tomorrow. I don't think you'll see as many of those cumulus clouds. Here we go, looking at tomorrow's sky cover, and you'll see clear skies again overnight, and then if for whatever reason it develops something like in the morning over, I don't know, I think that might be fog over interior parts of New Jersey and Pennsylvania. But then you can see it has mostly clear skies for most of it. Yeah, it does have one patch of cloudiness over New Jersey. It just gets hotter there, and they have a tendency to reach their convective temps. Here's a GFS, similar idea. Plenty of clear skies for tomorrow. I think it'll be very nice. So the only other thing that we've got to watch now is the smoke, and let's see, hopefully we can get to our smoke models, because last night we had a problem with them, and I'm hoping they work tonight. All right, they are working. Very good. So here we go into tomorrow on the RAP. Not really much smoke around, so maybe very slight. You see a little light blue shading there, but not really much smoke around. I could swear, I'm going to just run the near surface smoke, because it sure smelled a little. I could swear I smelled some smoke in the air today, and yesterday too. So there may be some. There may be some. Just for reference, we'll go to the HRRR smoke model as well. Look at the 0Z run of that. They should pretty much agree, but sometimes they don't, so we'll just run this and see what it looks like as we go into tomorrow. But I think it's all good. But again, some of this might make its way closer to us on the weekend and maybe add a little bit of haze. But I don't think we're going to see anything like what we've seen before. So hopefully maybe that's it for the smoke. But, you know, it's not over until we really get to like November. That's when we know those fires should be out. But they're still burning up there. So that's going to wrap up this Long Island weather update. We'll go over the weekend weather tomorrow night. Have a good night.